We are live for SummerSlam. I hope I don't regret this. I hope this show is worth a damn. I'm wearing the headphones so that there's no copyright discrepancy. I don't want to even have to deal with that. So if you want to hear SummerSlam, watch SummerSlam, you know the deal. Okay, so I got. This is one of the coolest belts I think that's ever been created. It's my second favorite title belt of all time. First one being the Winged Eagle from the Attitude Era. But yeah, I forgot they were in the stadium. So right now it's the pre-show. Pre-show is almost over. Got about 5-6 minutes left. And I forgot that they were in a stadium because I'm seeing the outdoors. I'm seeing the. It's still daylight, which is interesting. But yeah, they're talking about Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. That should be interesting, shouldn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I give a shit about this match. I'm more interested in this show because it's the Triple H era. The sort of beginnings of the Triple H era. And so I hope we get a good show based off of that. Triple H might not have booked the matches for the show, but he will be booking the results. He will be booking the winners. So that's a plus, at least, right? Well, the only thing that annoys me about these pre-shows or kickoff shows is that they don't do matches anymore. It's an hour of these people talking, and maybe I'm too spoiled on AEW. AEW, they do like 4 matches for their pre-show, and I love that. I love it. And you know that WWE has enough wrestlers to where they could do 4 matches on the pre-show, even 2 matches. Is that the Hall of Fame ring? Is that what that looks like? All right, we got less than 4 minutes. Less than 4 minutes till SummerSlam. I hope, I hope this show's good. I do, especially because I'm live streaming. I was very iffy and back and forth on if I even wanted to live stream. So I hope that we get a good show out of it. I hope we get some good surprises out of it. I hope this show is worthwhile. You know what I mean? Oh yes, yes, they're in Nashville, Tennessee. That's right, that's right. They're still talking about Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, last man standing match. Can't really say I'm anticipating this all that much, but I will say I think Roman Reigns wins. Um, I'm gonna go with the Usos retaining the tag team titles against the Street Profits. I'm gonna go with Bianca Belair defeating Becky Lynch, and uh, Logan Paul is probably going to beat The Miz because it's The Miz. Pat McAfee is gonna beat Happy Corbin because it's Corbin. Who gives a shit, right? And I'm gonna say Liv Morgan retains. Hey, what's up, Blake? What's going on? What's going on? watching the SummerSlam, as Bret Hart would call it, the SummerSlam. But yeah, I think Liv Morgan is going to somehow, some way keep her belt. I don't think she's going to pin Ronda Rousey, at least not clean. I think there's going to be shenanigans. I think there's going to be a DQ. I think either Charlotte Flair or Bayley show up and will cause a DQ. I don't think Liv Morgan will lose the belt, though. I could be wrong. Maybe Ronda just fucking kills her. It's very possible. Very, very possible. If Vince McMahon was booking this show, I would have guessed that Ronda wins. But because it's Triple H, and because I think it's pretty obvious that Liv Morgan has plenty of fans, a lot of fans, people love Liv Morgan, I can see her keeping her belt. What else is happening tonight? Ryan, thoughts on McMahon? My thoughts on, I assume you mean Vince McMahon. Fuck him. No, I mean, you know, what he did, what he has been doing was stupid and idiotic. I know when you're that rich and you're that powerful and you're the boss, you think you can get away with anything. If it was just the first story that was supposedly consensual relationship with a woman who worked there, even that's a little murky. But once you get to the stories of he's, forcing women to sleep with him, and then if they say no, apparently he fired somebody in 2005 for not sleeping with him. And when you get to stories like that, that's when good riddance. I am happy to see him go. And selfishly, creatively, the shows have sucked. Creatively, Raw and SmackDown have been a bore, have been hard to watch. I am glad that he's gone, even with all the other crap. But for the product to get better, for the shows to get better, for me to actually enjoy Raw and SmackDown every week, so in that case, I'm happy. All right, we got the intro. Then, now, forever, and they've added the together thing. I don't know when they added that. That's definitely newer. I remember Vince said that on that first SmackDown when he got first accused or something, right? All right, I guess we got the intro. Music City. They're in Tennessee. I've never been to Tennessee, or if I did, it was passing through, because I did a road trip a few years ago, and we drove through so many states I don't even remember. So maybe I did, but I didn't spend time in Tennessee if I did. All right. Right. Austin Theory, or just Theory, is fighting Bobby Lashley tonight for the U.S. title. I think Bobby Lashley retains that belt because I think Theory is either going to cash in or he will tease cashing in. Who knows? Maybe Bobby Lashley beats him so bad that Theory is just no-shows and doesn't cash in tonight at all. Or if he does come out to cash in, he will fail. He will be unsuccessful. Maybe even Dolph Ziggler stops him from cashing in, and then that will... I mean, their feud's already kind of started, but it will kick it into gear, I guess. Is there any more matches? I know Rollins and Riddle has been canceled. So many people are speculating that it's because they want Rollins to have another match with a mystery opponent. I don't know. Maybe that does happen. But I don't remember, or I don't think they said that Rollins is facing someone else. Maybe Rollins comes out and issues a challenge, an open challenge, and out walks Johnny Gargano, right? That's the big rumor. Or maybe Randy Orton comes back, or who the fuck knows? Or maybe they just don't do a Rollins match, and everyone's anticipating this phantom match that was never really going to happen. Maybe Triple H got rid of the Riddle match for time. You know, you don't want the show to go 4.5 hours or so. So it's like, let's trim the fat. And I was looking forward to Rollins versus Riddle. Match wise, I think it would have been good. But hey, pretty sure we've also seen Rollins versus Riddle on Raw probably a couple times by now. I'm trying to think if I'm missing any other matches. I don't know. The AT&T Stadium, is that? Wow. 40,000 plus? Is that real? Is that a real number? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. I hope no one gets sick. I hope no one's coughing. I don't see a lot of masks. I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to complain. I'm just simply observing. Why does Byron Saxton always wear the ugliest suits? I do not approve of Byron Saxton's. And then I look over at Corey Graves and he has this cheetah jacket. Is it made of fur? Is it actual real fur? Um, wow. Becky and Bianca is first. Here we go. Here we go. Interesting. First match. Of course, last year at SummerSlam, it was Becky shocking the world, and she beat Bianca Belair for the title in 26 seconds. It pissed off everybody, including myself. I was not happy. I was happy to see Becky back, but I was not happy with how all that went down. I don't know if I originally thought that maybe Bianca and Rhea Ripley would have fought tonight. Obviously, Rhea got concussed, and she came back Monday, but she's still not wrestling yet. So I wonder if it's really a happenstance of a year later Becky versus Bianca again, or if it's pure we don't have anyone else for Bianca to fight. I'm gonna go with the latter, to be honest with you. But I do hope that we get Rhea versus Bianca. I'm dying to see that match. They have not wrestled, I believe, since NXT, and I remember they had a really good match in NXT. I'm itching to see it, and I'm itching to see more heel Rhea. What the hell is Becky wearing on her head? I know she likes to wear goofy shit. I know her and Rollins love to wear the wackiest, but sometimes I'm just like, is that even a real thing, or did you just put it together yourself via cardboard and styrofoam and whatever the hell else? Yeah, what is that? I did see somebody on, it was a podcast or something, who said that wouldn't it be something if Bianca beat Becky in 26 seconds? Now, because it's the first match, I don't think that's happening. But there is something about that would have been interesting, especially if you want to set up Becky going down a downward spiral. You're gonna have to turn Becky a babyface at some point, hopefully soon. We're gonna have to turn Ronda heel and turn Becky face, and then have Becky versus Ronda for WrestleMania. That has to be the direction. How we get there, I don't know. But you shouldn't have Becky be the heel and Ronda the face. That's not how I would do that match. Not at all. Not at all. But yeah, like I said, the fact that this is the first match, I very much doubt that this will be 26 seconds. The bell's already rung too, right? Or do they usually ring the bell just for them to announce people? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Big time. I miss Becky as the man. I do. I miss her as the stone cold, badass, I don't take shit from anybody attitude that she had. Um, I miss it. I miss it. But whatever. She wanted to be a heel. She wanted to change up her gimmick. You know, I would have ridden out the man stuff for so long. Hell, she could have gone the rest of her career being the man. And I don't think any of us would have complained about that. All right. Now the bell rang now. So, and by the fact that they're not rushing, it you can clearly tell that they're not doing a 26-second thing at all. So already better than their SummerSlam match from last year. And the problem though, as interesting as a story as it is to have 1 year later Becky versus Bianca, the fact that they did it at WrestleMania, which the WrestleMania match was great. I actually loved their WrestleMania match. Maybe the best match, either the best match or the second best match at WrestleMania this past year. So as good as it was, they had that triple threat, or as Becky would say, triple threat match with Asuka. So it just feels like we've seen these two wrestle more than we should have. Again, that was Vince McMahon booking. It would have been this match would feel even bigger if they hadn't touched even since WrestleMania, you know. But they feuded in between that. It just seems redundant. And I also know though that the triple threat match supposedly only happened because Naomi and Sasha walked out. It was supposed to be Bianca versus Naomi on that show. So I guess that's also not their fault either, right? Timing on that wasn't great, but all right. Becky going after Bianca's arm. What is? Do you think Becky is sort of going after? It kind of looks like Macho Man colors, right? Like when Macho Man was sponsored by Slim Jim. I feel like in the early 90s in WWF or even in WCW, Macho Man used to wear like this orange, red, yellow type color. Maybe that's what Becky's going for. And if it is, I will not go against a Macho Man reference. Or maybe I'm reading into it. Maybe that's not what she's going for at all. Maybe it's some anime character that I've never heard of that Becky is doing. I know that was it Survivor Series last year? Was it last year? Where Becky fought Charlotte and Becky wore a Scarlet Witch outfit and Charlotte wore Agatha, Agatha Harkness. That was very cool. I wish we had more of that. More like wrestlers dressing up as certain things. Uh oh. Bianca, whoa. Okay. Okay, Bianca showing off her athletic. Ooh. 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 Becky. Becky, no. Is Becky okay? Becky landed straight down on her shoulder. Is she alright? Fuck. That didn't look good. Yeah, she's holding her shoulder. I bet. I bet. That looked rough. I don't know what was supposed to happen there. Like, Becky's still holding her shoulder. I don't know what they were trying to go for there. Oh, Becky just no sold the gut. Leg drop, nice. And who knows? I said not that long ago that I had no interest in going to a WWE show or a WrestleMania. I had already been to like 5 WrestleManias in a row, and I probably got it out of my system. But who knows, man? If Triple H does a great job bringing uh, logic and common sense to the product and actually making me give a shit about these storylines and these wrestlers, WrestleMania in LA, that might not sound so crazy after all. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I wonder if Becky's already growing her hair back or if she's wearing extensions right now. A lot of these girls on the roster wear extensions, and I don't really get it. But like when you're wrestling, why do you want extra hair added to your already long hair? Like, is that comfortable? I know it's for the look, but it's like, is it practical? Oh, Becky pulling Bianca's hair nonstop. That's the thing about Bianca having that long ass braid. Um, I don't know how more people don't. I do like whatever Bianca is wearing. That like metal. Is it a tiara? It doesn't look like a crown, but it's like put into her hair. That's different. So it's daytime now. By the time we get to the main event, it's probably going to be nighttime. I will say that these, a stadium show does make the pay per view seem bigger. This does look like a WrestleMania, even though it's SummerSlam. But like, I know that they've been having the Royal Rumble shows at stadiums. They originally wanted to have Money in the Bank at a stadium, but they didn't sell out well enough for that. Clearly, though, SummerSlam did very well tonight. You know, even if it's not really the 40,000 that they claimed, it's still a whole shitload of people there. Can't deny that. And it's smart. It's smart to do the Rumble and SummerSlam at stadium shows because think about it. How many different cities bid for WrestleMania? Right? WrestleMania is obviously still going to be the biggest one, going to be the highest one. But if you're a city that didn't get WrestleMania, and if you can get SummerSlam, it's like it's the next best thing. You're still gonna get if you can get 30 to 40,000 people to show up like this. I don't know though. I don't know if I'm today ready to go to a 40,000 people event. I don't know how comfortable I am with that. And I damn sure don't want to be wearing my mask for 4 hours or whatever it is. Becky's still holding her shoulder. Uh-oh. Oh, we're doing this move again? Okay, well, yeah, Becky's still holding her shoulder. Something tells me Becky's going to be hurt. I don't know if she's going to be injured, but something tells me she's going to need some time off after this. Ooh. Okay, she didn't hit the... Pulling the hair again. Illegal! Oh. Her other arm. Suplex on the floor. Becky... Okay, yeah, Becky's definitely hurt. She's being a badass, though, by not letting it really affect her. She's still trucking along. Carry on, my wayward son. I still have that Supernatural series finale in my head. Boy, did that disappoint me. Yikes. Yikes. I know I'm like a year late on watching it, but woof. Woof. And that has me wondering, like, how many long running TV series has a satisfying finale, right? Is there a lot of TV shows that have finales that are worthwhile, satisfying, please the fan base 100%? Probably not. Fuck, Game of Thrones was a huge clusterfuck of that final season. Pissed everybody off. I don't know one person that's satisfied with the Game of Thrones finale. Wait, who did that? Who did what? That's like the second or third time during this match where somebody did a move and I couldn't tell who was it supposed to hurt. Huh. Okay, I guess Becky was the one who did the beating on that. Okay, sure. Why not? Yeah, Becky's hurt, man. Uh-oh. Well, if Becky wasn't going to turn babyface before after this match, she should now if she got injured from that spot. And I hope it's not like a really bad injury though. Uh-oh. What? Pop up into a what is this? She's a power bomber. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that was that an alley oop? Is that what that move's called? An alley oop? Yep, there it is. That's it. Nope. The disarm her. She's still holding on though. Uh oh. Uh oh. What? What are we doing here? On the floor? Wow. KOD. Does that stand for Kiss of Death? Maybe it does. Maybe that was widely known and I just never put that together until right now. No. 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 Oh, fuck. I thought we were going to get a count out in the first match of this goddamn pay per view. And boy, that would. Mm-mm. That would not have sufficed. Uh oh. She's going to do it again? Okay. Oh, Becky lands on her feet. Oh. It's a spine buster, I guess, yeah. Bianca, top rope. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, no. Oh, oh, attack. Oh. The rock bottom. Holy shit. Thought that was it. Hey, yo, who's my favorite wrestler? Um, my favorite wrestler, my, my favorite wrestler of all time is Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course, right? But currently, right now, it's between AJ Styles and Bryan Danielson. Because I love AJ, but they're not doing shit with AJ right now. And he hasn't been in a good feud in God knows how long. Um, I thought I was going to like the feud with him and Edge, and it turned out to be kind of lame. So it's really Daniel Bryan's getting to do some really cool stuff in AEW. Some oh is Becky going to do the man slam from the ropes? A Spanish fly? Have I ever seen Bianca do a Spanish fly like that? KOD, that's it. Oh yeah. Uh, Bianca just won. Holy shit. And as much as I liked the idea of Bianca beating Becky in 26 seconds, I liked that they had a straight up match because the match was really good. I mean, there was some really wonky spots, right? It wasn't perfect, but it was a good opener. And when you look at the difference a year makes, last year when Becky beat her in 26 seconds, a year later, Bianca now definitively beats Becky at WrestleMania and SummerSlam. Bianca Bianca is, you could argue, is their number one female right now. Becky is putting her over. People who thought that Becky buried Bianca last year, you can't deny that she put Bianca over strong, and good for Bianca. I can tell that Becky's hurt a little bit. Will I be watching Raw this Monday live again? Wasn't this pay per view labeled to be TV 14? Was it labeled TV 14? I missed that. I must have missed that. I don't know if it's TV 14 tonight, especially because it's pay per views. So I don't know how pay per view ratings differ from cable TV. Will I be watching Raw live this Monday? If I do, I'm gonna do it on Twitch. Oh wow, they shook hands and they're hugging. Wow. So is that like an official face turn for Becky, or is that Becky just putting Bianca over? Yeah, Becky definitely is hurt. And fuck, I hope it's not a serious injury. I mean, even if Becky needs time off, she better be ready for a match with Ronda at WrestleMania. I do not want. I waited, I feel like 5 years to see Becky versus Ronda 1-on-1, and we still never got it. The word is that we were going to get it at WrestleMania this next year. If Becky's hurt, fuck. Bayley? That's definitely Bayley. Yep, there she is. And it's been over a year since Bayley. Wow. Bayley's back. It's about damn time. I was starting to lose all hope that Bayley was coming back. Yeah, there she is. So, well, there goes my idea of having Bianca beat every member of the Horsewomen at WrestleManias. I thought maybe they could save Bianca versus Bayley for WrestleMania, but I guess it's going to be the next feud. Why not? Bayley also has she's she's got like red highlights in her hair. Bayley's looking kind of hot, and that's and she's still a heel, which good. I was wondering because she's been gone for so long, would they turn Bayley into a babyface? Because maybe the fans would cheer her when she came back, but she's a heel still. Good. Who's that? Who is this? What? Dakota Kai? Whoa! Triple H is definitely putting his mark. Triple H brought back Dakota Kai. Damn. All right, Dakota Kai. Well, she is now. Fuck yeah. Not only is Dakota Kai back, but she's going to be on the main roster, and she's paired with Bayley. Who's this? Io Shirai? Yo! Oh my god. Yo, Triple H. I speak your name. I bow. He brought back Dakota Kai. He he brought back Io Shirai. Bayley with that Gale Weathers hair. You know what? You ain't lying. She does look like Gale Weathers a little bit, huh? Maybe that's why I think it's a little hot. I like that like shorter red hair look that Bayley's rocking. Yo, this is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. This is nuts. So are these three like a group? Or are they just all like, hey, we want you, we want your belt. We come up for you, Bianca. Oh, this is great. This is good. This is such good shit. This is good shit right here. Fuck yeah, dude. Yo, tell me that this was the original plan for SummerSlam. Try to tell me that this is how SummerSlam was originally booked. Yeah, and this is a group. This is a group for your ass. Oh, and Becky is siding with Bianca. Okay. Okay. Oh, for real? We doing this? We doing this? Hell yeah, man. I am loving this. I'm loving this. I I am loving this. Dude, for everyone, including myself, who said that the women's division has been lacking and boring and uninteresting, no direction. I'm loving this group of Bayley, Dakota, and Io Shirai. Wow. Like, I never even knew I wanted that until they gave it to me. Yo, what? What did I just watch right now? You know what? I'm glad. Now I'm glad that I'm doing a live stream because that was a pleasant surprise. And it looks like Becky is turning babyface. Thank you. Thank you. I am definitely down with that. Ooh, SummerSlam. We're just getting started. We still have how much more shit to do? And I am getting NXT black and gold vibes. And I don't want to oversell it and but like that whole segment felt like something that Triple H would have done in NXT black and gold. I mean, come on. What are we doing? What are we talking about here? Hey, Shadow Bear. You're stoked for Chucky season 2? Yeah? When does that start? When does that start? I have been debating on if I should do a live watch of the first episode of Chucky season 2. Because my live watch for Chucky season 1 finale did very well, got a lot of views. So I was debating on doing it for the first episode of Chucky season 2, just to see what October. Ah, okay. Oh shit, we're doing Logan Paul versus The Miz. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is a match that, I mean, I'm fully expecting that the crowd's gonna shit all over Logan Paul. Um, this is not a match though that I really give a shit about. I'm not a Logan Paul person. I mean, they're showing you he has 23 million followers. It's obvious why WWE would want to partner with him, just for the sheer attention that he could bring to them. Like, I get it. I'm not naive. I'm not an idiot. I'm not trying to pretend like I don't see what value Logan Paul could bring media wise to WWE, but he just shouldn't be a babyface. He shouldn't. He should be a heel. They probably should have kept Logan Paul and The Miz together, to be honest with you. I fully expected, like, you could have had Miz and Logan Paul fighting for the tag team titles right now. You know what I mean? That's probably what I would have done. Like, maybe they team again and they fight the Usos or something, and then I don't know. I don't know. This will be the first time that we can see what Logan Paul can do in a one-on-one match, and with somebody like The Miz. The Miz isn't the greatest wrestler around. It's not like Miz has great matches with anybody. You know, this is not going to be the easiest thing. Come up for you, Miz. What's funny though is that WWE 2K22, perfect timing on putting Logan Paul in the video game as a DLC. I know that they didn't know that he would sign with the company for more matches like this, a multi-year deal. They only put him in the company because he wrestled at WrestleMania, one match, but it works out because now he's actually wrestling. He's already in the game. He'll probably be in next year's game. So maybe the 2K release date will now be every March. Was it March or April when 22 came out? So maybe 23 will come out next March. If I were them, though, if I was 2K, I would do a new 2K game every 2 years so that we don't get the same bullshit, or they wind up in the same trap of putting stuff out every year, and then that's when the games get diluted and get played out and feel like the same shit over and over again, and that's kind of wow. So we're seeing Ciampa come out with the Miz. I don't love seeing Ciampa paired with the Miz because this just doesn't feel like something Ciampa would do, right? Like it's so out of character for him. Obviously, it was Vince who paired him with the Miz. Vince clearly didn't watch NXT. He doesn't know what kind of character Ciampa is. It just so I fully believe with Triple H, I maybe Ciampa turns on the Miz during this match. That would be great, wouldn't it? By the way, Maurice looks hot as fuck. I know, stating the obvious, no shit, Sherlock, but Maurice is hot as fuck. And she knows she's that hot, so why even say it, right? Why gas her up any more than she already is? Now's probably a good time to. Oh, what's that? Ah, nice. Okay. I was like, did Miz go out and buy a Pokemon card? Does Miz even know what Pokemon is? All right, I'm gonna go get a Red Bull. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so he created his own Pokemon. Nice. That makes sense. So yeah, Logan Paul is wearing this yellow outfit that he very similar to what he wore at WrestleMania, which is good because that's how he looks in the game. This might even be his exact outfit from the game. And if that's the case, that works. He's in good shape. Logan Paul. Oh, he slipped on the ropes there. You better. Red Bull gives you wings. Fuck yeah, it does. And Logan Paul versus The Miz felt like the right match to give myself some wings. I needed that boost. And plus, Bayley, Dakota Kai, Io Shirai, I am on cloud 9 right now. I could not be happier with what I just saw there. And I am so glad that Dakota Kai is back. Like, the timing is perfect. When she got released from WWE, I was so angry because Dakota Kai is great. She was so severely underused in NXT 2.0. And I was getting nervous over how she would be used on the main roster. Have you seen the Will Smith It's Been a Minute video? I have. I have seen that video. Very interesting. I was glad he did it, you know, because it really has been a minute. He hasn't made a video. I subscribe to Will Smith. So, and I watched his videos beforehand for, I don't know, a year or so now. And so, yeah, I noticed that he obviously didn't post anything after the Chris Rock thing. I think he even went away to go, like, discover himself, right? And he answered pretty much every question that I would like if I was interviewing him, those are the questions I probably would have asked him. So he felt sincere. Um, I don't think it's like people like me or like people that need to forgive him, right? I think it's up to Chris Rock and uh, Questlove, who got his Oscar speech ruined. You know, it's those people who need to forgive him if they want to. So I don't hate Will Smith. I don't hate the guy. You know, he did something really stupid, absolutely. But you know, was it so bad that he should be canceled? Right? No, no, clearly not. So before he moves on and before he starts like doing other stuff or posting other stuff, it was good for him to make that video for sure. The placement of this match does make sense. Ooh. And Logan Paul has not completely embarrassed himself. Yeah, I mean, the only way that I see this match going down is Ciampa turning on Miz and costing him the match. You know, because I don't even want to see Logan Paul beat Miz clean. I'm not the biggest Miz person, but he probably shouldn't be losing clean to Logan Paul. But obviously, you're not going to beat Logan Paul either because of how much you're probably paying him. God only knows how much Logan Paul is being paid for this. I will say I'm very happy that Maurice is out here. Because as bored as I'm getting with this match, I can always look over at Maurice and be like, oh, okay. That'll keep me up. Keep me awake. So, whatever Miz did to score himself a chick like Maurice, is there even any other women? Oh, I mean, let's be real. There are plenty of other hot women out there who are as hot or hotter than Maurice. I'm not going to lie, but just saying. What did I think of the Chucky Season 2 trailer? I did not see the Chucky Season 2 trailer. I wasn't even aware that it came out. I uh, nobody talked about it. Nobody I haven't seen anybody talk about it. I guess Comic-Con weekend everybody was talking about the Marvel announcements, right? Marvel Phase 5 and 6. Okay. Logan Paul with a blockbuster? Logan Logan Paul is surprisingly pretty good with the moves. Um, and his reflexes are running power slam. You don't see a lot of people do the running power slam anymore. They showed 2 characters from the Chucky films. Okay, maybe I'll do a trailer reaction for the Chucky trailer. I wasn't even aware that it was out, so um, maybe I'll record a trailer reaction for Chucky. Or maybe I'll watch it and post like a quick TikTok review of it or something. I don't think I've done a video on TikTok in a little while. I know Logan Paul is supposed to be babyface, but his smile and big eyes, he looks like a fucking bad guy. He looks like a creepy bastard. Like, is that what he's going for? Um, like Joker creepy or Norman Bates creepy? Um, that's a good question. I'm gonna go with Joker creepy. Because Norman Bates just does like that little creepy smirk. Where Logan had like a big fucking teeth smile, right? More Joker like. A standing moonsault. That was impressive. I'm pretty impressed with Logan Paul's moveset. It's shocking that this is Logan Paul's first one-on-one match, and he hasn't completely embarrassed himself. Uh, Ciampa got caught. He got caught trying to attack Logan Paul. The referee caught him, and the referee's throwing him out. You first knew Logan Paul from the Disney Channel? I didn't know Logan Paul until I heard about that stupid video that he made. Um, the Suicide Forest, all that shit. Or maybe that's not where I first heard of him. Maybe that's not where I first. But AJ. Hey, my boy AJ Styles is here. Okay, okay. I'll take it. I'll take some AJ Styles. Where is he? Yeah, where is he? Oh, shit. So I guess Ciampa's not turning on Miz. Oh, Jake Paul? Oh, yeah. Well, Jake Paul, I didn't know him from the Disney Channel either. I just know Jake Paul because he's Logan's brother, and Jake Paul is a kind of a boxer now. Okay, so we had an AJ Styles appearance. I would have preferred AJ to have a match, but I'll take this. Yeah, I don't know if I would have called that a phenomenal forearm. It was all right. It was, it was an okay forearm. It was an okay forearm. He shockingly didn't fuck up the springboard part, which is clearly the hardest part of the move. Yeah, a pretty good forearm, not a phenomenal one. But let's be real. How many people can do a better phenomenal forearm than AJ himself, right? Let's be real here. So Ciampa's not out there. AJ's not out here. Fuck, maybe Logan Paul does beat Miz like straight up. one-on-one. Unless, Triple H has already had some surprises tonight. I don't know if I would have too many surprises. Like, you don't want to overbook the show, but maybe we're gonna get a surprise. Another surprise. Is Logan Paul gonna go for the Shane McMahon move? If you were a professional wrestler, who would you fight and why? That's a good question. Who would I fight and why? Shit. Ah! Oh, he didn't hit the Shane McMahon elbow, but he hit a frog splash. Wow. Wow. How can you watch it for free? I don't know. Do you have Peacock? I don't think Peacock's free. I think you need to. Well, actually, Peacock is free. Um, it's only $10 for the ad-free version of it, but you can, if you get Peacock, you can watch it. Wow. I can admit, Logan Paul is impressive. Logan Paul might be the new Shane McMahon, where like Shane would always have these matches that were always better than it should have been. Wow, Maurice is wearing a thong, and I am not complaining. Hubba hubba. Maurice really knows. Ooh. He didn't hit her. He didn't hit her. One, two, three. Logan Paul beats The Miz. Wow. And the crowd's cheering him. The crowd is cheering him. I think, to be real, I think Logan Paul, I think he earned the fans. What's he drinking? What's that? Probably his energy drink or some shit. Or he probably has some sponsor deal with some drink. Yeah, that frog splash spot, that won some people over. It didn't even sound like people were booing Logan Paul tonight. Shocking. I thought he was going to get booed out of the building. But we'll see. I almost feel like with Logan Paul, like even though clearly the crowd's cheering him, we will see on Monday how much, like he might be a guy that has to win them over every match or every time. That was good though. That was good. I am satisfied with that. I still think he should be a heel. I still think he should be a bad guy. I think he'd be a perfect bad guy. But on this night, he's being cheered. You just said that's how a champ does it. Tell me he shouldn't be a heel. See, this is how you know that I don't have the ad-free version of Peacock, because I am currently watching a Google commercial right now. Google Pixel something, some shit. And Ed Harris. Or is this Ed or Ed Helms? Is it Ed Helms? Why do I always get that mixed up? good thing though is that you know that you're not missing anything because while they're showing this commercial, all they're showing on the actual show is like some video superstar highlight video. Okay, so what is this Sylvester Stallone? What is this Sylvester Stallone movie? You guys know about this? Samaritan? Is he a superhero? What is this? I can't picture Sylvester Stallone playing a superhero. And how old is he that he's still doing action? Wow, yeah, look at him go. He's still being a badass, man. Fuck. He's a superhero that retired. Huh. PG-13. Oh, it's on Amazon Prime. Oh. Okay, I'll probably check that out. Well, I feel like they just showed like 5 different commercials right now. What? Days of Our Lives? What the fuck is this shit? But yeah, I never thought. Although I guess Stallone technically was one of the original Guardians of the Galaxy, right? I guess he was in that. But it's weird to see him play an actual like superhero. We get the male models. Pure Life. Is that a real water brand? Oh my god. Didn't he play Judge Dredd? Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. That movie is such shit that I completely forgot about that. Yeah, but that's a good point though. I guess I said that him playing a superhero because he Stallone made a comment a few years ago about how easy superhero actors have it. Wow. So that was really just a commercial for pure water or pure something? And now they're showing the Stallone commercial again. What the fuck? What the fuck? But yeah, so Stallone said something about how, back in his day when he was playing Rocky and Rambo, he had to like beef up, right? He had to physically do the action. It wasn't him wearing a padded muscle suit, and it wasn't him like, you know, seemed like he was taking a shot at superhero movies. So maybe that's why I'm thinking of him as being a non-superhero guy, but hey, he's doing it. Why does it feel like they've this is another commercial? It feels like they've had a really long commercial break right now. Like, am I crazy? I wonder what they're showing during the actual main show. Another commercial? Really? Fuck. What? Okay, this has to be the longest commercial break that a wrestling pay-per-view has ever taken. This is insane. Wow. Usually it's like one or two commercials at the most. Unless maybe they're doing all of their commercials now and then so they don't do any. All right, now we're back. I wonder what I missed during all that time. Oh, and Samaritan is sponsoring the SummerSlam show tonight. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe they were playing a video, like feud video. I don't know. That was such a long commercial. It was weird. Did I miss like a backstage segment? You think? Because that would kind of annoy me if I did miss all that. So here comes Theory. We can't call him Austin anymore. Yeah, we need to change his name. Just calling him Theory is the dumbest thing in the world. It really is. It's dumb. It's very, very dumb. Should I bring the belt back? Yeah. I feel naked without my belt. Alright. There we go. My baby. This is the first belt I actually ever purchased. And it's a little worn out, I'm not gonna lie. The leather is a little worn out, but it still looks decent, so I'm not gonna get rid of it or anything. And ain't no way I'm paying another fucking $300 or whatever the fuck this cost. $250? I don't know. I forget how much it was. Should I pay for the DraftKings or not pay? Play? You could win over $25,000. Yeah, right. Duh, win that shit. Just use code WWE. It's already starting to get dark. So, pretty early in the show. We only had 2 matches with daylight. And now it's getting dark. No, Lashley has the platform. I do like the way that the current United States title looks. That's one of like the few current belts that I think looks good. Most of the current belts I think look like shit or very generic. Very plain, very boring, very uninteresting. Like the main WWE titles, it's just a big fucking W. Nothing special. But at least the US title, I mean, it's not the most busy design wise, but it's all gold. It has the flag on it. It's very simple. And it differentiates itself. It makes me wonder if Triple H will change the way the belt looks, right? I don't know how much he gives a shit about that, but maybe he thinks the big W is, boring too. Maybe Triple H brings the big gold belt back. I know Triple H was a big fan of this belt. Oh, Theory just attacked Bobby Lashley with the Money in the Bank. And we thought Austin Theory was going to fight John Cena tonight. So much for that, huh? Too sweet me, bro. I saw that sign. Uh-oh. So even though Bobby was attacked with the briefcase and he's hurt, he told the referee to ring the goddamn bell. Oh. Oh, that was... Theory did that move? See what I'm saying about some of these moves where, like, it didn't even look like Theory did that move. It looked like Lashley caught him and slammed him. But okay. What do I know? What is the creepiest scene in Nope, in your opinion? The creepiest scene in Nope? Because I didn't find Nope to be Jordan Peele's scariest movie. Ironically, I actually think Us is his scariest movie. I just think Get Out is the best movie out of all of them. But Nope, maybe the scene where in the barn with Daniel Kaluuya when he's going into the barn checking on the horses and he thinks he sees aliens, but it's really just Steven Yeun's kids in costume. The scene when the first kid, when his head popped up, that might be the creepiest part of the movie, and it wasn't even really aliens, right? Either that or you can't stop thinking about the digestive tube scene. Yeah, yeah. The scene with the monkey, the flashback with the monkey fucking killing the people on the TV set. That was pretty disturbing too. But yeah, yeah, that scene was creepy too, especially when you could still hear the people screaming, and like apparently they're fucking melting in there. Can you imagine if Jordan Peele directed Candyman? Um, I don't know. I mean, he produced Candyman, and I think he co-wrote it. I don't know how much better it would have been if he directed it. Uh, and plus, that's the only movie I've seen Nia DaCosta direct, so I don't know if he would have done so much better with it. I think it would still be the same written material and script. But who knows? I'm very interested to see Nia DaCosta direct the Marvels so that I can see. You love Nope? Nice. Cool, cool. I like Nope. Um, I really enjoyed Nope. Um, yeah, Jordan Peele is one of those directors that knowing that his name is involved, or if I know that he's directing a movie, I'm gonna be instantly interested, more so than even the movie itself. Um, I'm not saying he's on this level, but similar to Chris Nolan or Quentin Tarantino, there's some directors that like when I see their name, I'm like, ooh, and I perk up and I'm more intrigued. Or I can think to myself, I don't need to know more about the movie because I already know that they're directing it. Also, can't wait for Orphan First Kill. Yeah, dude, I saw that trailer, and boy, I'm not gonna lie, that I think it's gonna be shit. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that they got the same actress. Oh, Theory tapped out. Wow. Lashley just made Theory tap out to the Hurt Lock. Okay, okay, okay. That was you know what? That probably went as long as it should have gone. I'm okay with that. And Theory tapped quick makes sense because he doesn't want to get injured in case he cashes in. I'm fine with that. So he caught him in the military press and then put the Hurt Lock on him. Yeah, I saw the first movie in theaters with a friend of mine, and I remember her and I both were like, "What the fuck?" Like that twist was fucking nuts. Like the movie itself is pretty decent. It's pretty good, but it's the twist at the end that makes that movie memorable. It's the twist that makes you go, "Oh fuck!" Like, all right, this is a movie that like I'm gonna tell people about, and I'm gonna be like, "Holy shit, this movie's fucking crazy, guys." But doing a sequel now that we already know the twist, right? Now that we know the secret about Esther, it's like, well, what's there? What's the intrigue? What's the surprise? What's so special about it now? And also, using the same actress to play Esther. Like I know it's kind of cool in a way that she's going to get to come back over 10 years later to play this character again, but she's also over 10 years older. So having her play a 10-year-old or however old Esther is supposed to be, it's kind of ridiculous. Like I was watching that trailer and going, are they really trying to pass this 20-something-year-old actress as a 10-year-old? Really? And I know she's in the movie she's a 30-year-old who just looks 10, but my thing is that this actress doesn't look 10 anymore. She doesn't look 10 anymore. It just looks silly. It just looks silly. I'll watch the movie though. I'll review it. I'll talk about it. And who knows? Maybe the movie's better than it looks, and I'll review it and say, "Wow, this movie doesn't suck." But I fully expect that movie to suck. Um, you know, 10 years too late. They could have easily have. Why did it take over 10 years to make a sequel to it or a prequel, whatever the fuck? You know what I mean? Is the script really going to be all that great that it warrants? That's why it took so long. I very much doubt it. All right, Kurt Angle has a biography. I would watch that. How do I feel about Wakanda Forever? I think that trailer looked amazing. Is this Judgment Day? Yeah, so I think Wakanda Forever looked amazing. The trailer was emotional. Um, I love the music, the song choice. Woman No Cry with the Kendrick Lamar at the end there. Um, I can't wait to see Namor being introduced into the MCU. I can't wait to see the war for Wakanda or for Vibranium or whatever Namor's tribe is fighting them over. It really, really sucks to not have Chadwick there for multiple reasons. Obviously, Chadwick was a great actor and, as far as I could tell, a great person. So having him still play T'Challa would have been amazing. Having Namor introduced as a enemy to Wakanda without T'Challa there really sucks and is really hard for me to wrap my head around. Um, I get not wanting to recast T'Challa out of respect for Chadwick, but I also really want to see the character T'Challa stick around. Um, I don't know if I'm going to buy Shuri or whoever is wearing that suit as like a permanent Black Panther. I really do wish that we could have had T'Challa, you know, but it is what it is, I guess. All right, they're re-showing Rey Mysterio getting attacked on his 20th anniversary last Monday. I'm very curious what's going to happen with Judgment Day now that Triple H is booking them, because they've been so lame. They've been one of the lamest groups, lamest factions while Vince was booking them. Just very lame, very underwhelming. Um, will I watch, what's it called? They Slash with Kevin Bacon? I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of it. And yes, Shuri put the Black Panther costume on in the comics, but it was only for like a minute. It wasn't like she went on this long, multiple year arc as Black Panther. T'Challa got sick, got hurt, and so she wore the costume for like one fight, but it wasn't a big long thing. Do you know what I mean? Um, Again, if Sherry puts the costume on just for the end of the movie and just has the end battle wearing the suits, and it's like, okay, fine. I don't know if I want Shuri to be the permanent Black Panther. I think we're going to have to figure something out. I think we're going to have to, like, if you don't want to recast T'Challa, like, you don't want to recast Chadwick's T'Challa, I am all for that. I am perfectly okay with that. But Secret Wars is coming. We know for a fact, it's been announced. Secret Wars is coming. In Secret Wars, you could very easily be like, hey, here's a T'Challa from Earth 838 or Z27 or whatever Earth you want to call it, and that can be your different actor playing a different T'Challa. So you're not disrespecting Chadwick's T'Challa. You're not saying, hey, this actor is replacing Chadwick's T'Challa. No, you're saying that this actor is playing a different universe's T'Challa that comes into our universe and then becomes Black Panther. That's what I would do. That's how I would handle it. I think that's how you make both people happy. The people who don't want to see Chadwick's character recast, they're happy because his character is still honored. His character will still be honored in this movie. They're going to memorialize him and do everything that they will with Chadwick. And that's great. I'm probably going to be bawling my eyes out watching it, right? But then Secret Wars, you bring in a new actor to play a different T'Challa, and it keeps people like me happy who gets to see T'Challa in general, that character live on. Or you get to see a different T'Challa, his story be told. Because I do think the character T'Challa is very important to the MCU. Who would you rather, Rhea Ripley or Asuka? I find both of them very attractive, so it's very hard to choose. Because I feel like Asuka is probably a major freak in the bedroom. I think Asuka is probably down for some freaky stuff, but Rhea Ripley's hot. Like Rhea Ripley, Rhea. There's something about Rhea maybe it's because of how fucking uh, Big Gold is a nice title. Do I want to get more? Want to get more what? More belts? I mean, I already have 4 titles. Um, yeah. I'm gonna say Rhea gets the slight edge. Although I am not turning away Asuka. I'll tell you that much. I am not turning down Asuka at all. But Rhea definitely, yeah. Rhea can get it. And apparently she's already been getting it from Buddy Murphy there. You hear about that? Buddy Murphy, Buddy Matthews, whatever the hell his name is. Although before Buddy Matthews, Rhea was dating a black dude. So Rhea's not opposed to date a black dude. Buddy knows how to pick him. Yeah, Buddy, he's with Rhea now. He used to be with Alexa Bliss. Um, fuck. Just those 2 women alone. That's a pretty damn good resume. Never mind whoever we don't know about, right? I wonder if Edge comes back tonight. That would be a pretty cool way to bring back Edge. Edge comes back and maybe causes Judgment Day to lose? Or maybe Judgment Day just wins the match and then Edge comes out after the fact to confront them? It works both ways. Isn't this match no DQ? Like, why are they even tagging? And technically, Rhea can just openly interfere and do whatever she wants. Um, it's very possible though that because Bayley came back and she also came back with Io Shirai and Dakota Kai, maybe Bayley doesn't immediately fight Bianca next. Like maybe like they can obviously feud against each other and be involved with each other, but technically Bianca could also wrestle Dakota and Io Shirai. Like those are 2 pay-per-view matches right there. 2 separate pay-per-view matches. And I still think they should save Bayley for WrestleMania. I want Bianca to fight every horsewoman, beat every horsewoman at a WrestleMania. She's already beaten Sasha. She beat Becky. I think she should beat Bayley at next year's WrestleMania. And then close it off with the following year beating Charlotte. That's a pretty damn good resume if you ask me. How epic would it have been for The Rock and Brock Lesnar? Yeah, I gotta be honest. I wouldn't have cared. I mean, obviously, if the match happened, I'd watch it and sure, fine. But I wasn't clamoring to see The Rock and Brock Lesnar too. Yeah, they fought back in 2002. I remember that. I remember them showing the workout videos, them showing Brock Lesnar getting in an ice bath, which I thought was the craziest thing ever. I don't think I ever saw anybody get into an ice bath before that. I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, I remember the rumors a few years ago of them wanting to do Brock and Rock again, and I never cared to see it. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the only one who was just whatever about that match. I don't know. Oh. I still think Rey Mysterio looks great and moves great for however old he is. You know, I would not be mad at Rey Mysterio to get one last run or even just one last like main event, pay-per-view main event. You think Brock is tired and overrated? Um, I don't think Brock is overrated. Brock is definitely the real deal. I just think that Brock, they just put Brock in the same matches with the same people. How many times did we see Brock fight John Cena? How many times did we see Brock Lesnar fight The Undertaker? How many times did we see Brock Lesnar fight Big Show and Roman Reigns, for God's sakes, tonight? It's like, I just think we need to see Brock fight more different types of people. I love the match that Brock had with Daniel Bryan. I love the match Brock had with AJ Styles. I love the match that Brock had with Finn Balor. There was so many more people. Brock had a really good match with Rey Mysterio not that long ago, a few years ago. But I'm still pissed we never saw Brock versus Cesaro. I think that would have been great. Brock wrestled CM Punk, and that was a great match. That was at SummerSlam, I think, 2013. I think that was a really good match. Like Brock's had some great matches. Brock versus Boogeyman. Oh, fuck that shit. What the fuck? Boogeyman. Uh-oh. Finn Balor. Oh, he was about to do... He's chopping Dominic in the head. Yeah. Undertaker versus Sting. It still sucks that match never happened. I would have much rather have seen Taker versus Sting at WrestleMania 31 instead of Sting versus Triple H, instead of Taker versus Bray Wyatt. I would have rather Taker versus Sting, and especially because I was at that WrestleMania. So yes, I got to see Sting fight Triple H, and my friends and I geeked out when DX and the NWO came out and fought each other. Yeah, sure. But it would have been much better to see Sting and Taker. I mean, come on. Much better. This is a double 6-1. Rhea Ripley. Damn. And Rhea Ripley is wearing the booty shorts. Oh, you were at Levi's too. Nice. Cool. San Jose. Yeah, that was a fun trip I made that year. I almost didn't even realize that Rhea was wearing her booty shorts tonight. All right, Rhea. Oh, yeah, this is Edge. This is definitely Edge. Yep. We got the fire. It's the Brood. Play the Brood music. He's coming up through the fire. They're not playing Brood music, but he's coming up. Brood style. Does he have new music? Is that what I'm hearing? I thought he'd go back to the On This Day, I See Clearly. But he has new music. Okay. This makes sense, though. It's so weird that Edge went back to short hair. I'm never used to seeing Edge with short hair. Spear! He's gonna spear Damien. And Edge is back to a face. He's back to a good guy. You could argue that Edge should have never have turned heel. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Alright. The Mysterios win. Due to interference from Edge. Make sense? I've noticed there's a lot of like returns, a lot of surprises, a lot of interferences. Um, I'm not going to say that this show's overbooked because I'm loving it, but you definitely notice the difference because so far under the Triple H regime, everything makes sense. If things are happening, it makes sense. When Vince would overbook matches, it would be the most random, dumb shit that would just piss us all off. Whereas at least this makes sense. And so now we should probably get Edge versus Finn Balor at the Clash of the Castle show. I would absolutely take that match. And we can probably even get a Edge versus Damian Priest match. I'd be cool with that too. I don't know how good the future of Judgment Day looks. It doesn't look like they're going to be winning a whole lot going forward. All right, we have a Papa John's commercial. I don't think I've ever had Papa John's pizza. I did have New York pizza tonight though, and that was very good. New York pizza is still my favorite pizza, at least that I've ever had. Maybe there's a better one out there. I don't know. I can't say until I try it. But out of all the pizza I've had, New York pizza is my pizza. The commercials always make the pizza look good too. Like I'm looking at the Papa John pizza, and it looks good. It looks good. It looks like the crust has seasoning, which is always something I'm down for. And apparently they were promoting that the crust has not only cheese, but it also has pepperoni inside the crust. What? Pizza Hut or Papa John's? Um, Pizza Hut sucks. Last time I had Pizza Hut, I was so disgusted. I was so angry with the Pizza Hut that I had. The new Stallone movie, you're talking about Samaritan? Yeah, I've seen the commercial during the show like 2 or 3 times already. But I am curious about the movie. I will definitely check out the Stallone movie. Your mind is blown? Why is your mind blown? Did Edge's return surprise you that much? Domino's is the best? Oh, fuck, dude. I I could not disagree with you more. I'm sorry, but Domino's sucks. I think Domino's is terrible. Um, that new Stallone movie kind of giving you Hancock vibes. Hancock? The Will Smith movie, Hancock? Huh. I don't know. I don't really see the connection there. Um, 'Cause Hancock had a certain level of comedy to it that I thought I don't see really any comedy with the Stallone movie, but okay, fair enough. I would have liked to have seen more of Will Smith being an asshole though. Like, it, if you ever did Hancock 2, I would have more of Will Smith being a dick. I know by the end of Hancock he's back to being a real superhero, so maybe not, but oh right, Pat McAfee and Happy Corbin. I had already forgotten about this match, and I can't believe we're doing it still. Thoughts on Halloween Ends teaser? Did you do a reaction? I did not do a reaction for the Halloween Ends because for whatever reason, every time I do a trailer reaction on YouTube, I always get hit with copyright. I get hit with copyright, and I swear it puts a restriction on how many views my videos get. I don't know how bigger channels are able to, like Real Rejects, they live off of trailer reactions, right? And they get hundreds of thousands of views for trailer reactions. I don't know how they don't, like, I know that they do have to deal with copyright shit, but Like I can't get past. I don't know. I'm starting to lean away from trailer reactions because of how difficult the copyright shit is. But so most likely you'll see me do a reaction on like TikTok, or at least give like quick thoughts about shit like that on TikTok. But yeah, Halloween Ends, the teaser. I thought it looked good. I thought it looked good. Um, it's weird though because like it's hard for me to get excited again for Michael versus Laurie because it does feel like we're doing it again and again and again. Um, so, but I have no doubt it's going to be good. I'm not going to overhype it for myself because I did think Halloween Kills had a lot of issues. I didn't hate it like some people, but I didn't love Halloween Kills either. I think Halloween Kills had a lot of goofy shit in it. Evil dies tonight, you know. Like I still, you doubt Michael will die in Halloween. You mean Halloween Ends? Predicting now Cena will come out after Reigns. Oh, Cena? No, Cena is filming Peacemaker 2. The whole reason why Cena isn't fighting Austin Theory tonight is because he is doing Peacemaker season 2. And we've already seen Cena versus Roman, so um, why do that again? You know, I'd much rather see Cena. If Cena's going to wrestle again, I'd rather him wrestle somebody else. I don't need to see Cena and Roman again or Cena and Brock again. I definitely don't need to see Cena and Brock again. There's so many other people I'd rather see Cena wrestle. And you could argue that maybe Cena doesn't need to wrestle. I mean, if he wants to, sure, fine. But like, as far as who should Cena wrestle against, he's wrestled everybody. He's had the most Hall of Fame career. Like, Cena doesn't need to have another match ever again. He could just come out and do stuff, promos, spots. But I don't know how many more big time, never before matches that Cena hasn't already had. I don't know how many more of those exist for him. You know? Maybe Cena versus Austin, but even that, it's like, yeah, it's a huge match, but I don't think Austin's going to wrestle again. I think that was just a one-time thing, right? All right, here comes Happy Corbin. Ugh. Corbin comes out and I instantly yawned. What does that tell you? Very funny though that Lesnar versus Austin never happened, but he wanted. Yeah, yep. Some people think that Austin walked out because he didn't want to lose to Brock Lesnar. And I believe him. Austin claims that he didn't want to lose to Brock on a random Raw with no build up, with no promotion. He thought it should have been a pay-per-view match. Would Austin have still been willing to lose to Brock even if it was on pay-per-view? I don't know, but I'll believe him. I'll take his word for it when he says that. Whoa, look at the Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker is in the crowd. What is this? Who is this? They're chanting bum ass Corbin. Who are these people? Are they just a random choir? I'm more creeped out by that guy in the Joker makeup. Because he's way too fucking hyped. That guy's fucking scary, man. Who's that Joker dude? Who are these people? This is so random. Okay. It's weird. Turn on the bat signal. Hey, we might need Batman. Oh, is he not coming out to the same song he came out to at WrestleMania? I guess not. No, he just has some generic song. Okay. He's coming out to a song that the choir is singing Bum Ass Corbin to. All right. I was actually looking forward to hearing that song that he came out to at WrestleMania again, but fair enough. Maybe now's a good time to grab a water. I think I need a water. My throat's getting dry. Oh. I put the belt down. Oh. All right. We back. We are live. Isn't it weird that WrestleMania had, how many celebrity matches? Logan Paul, Pat McAfee, Johnny Knoxville. And SummerSlam, we have 2 celebrity matches. I mean, I know McAfee, he's more part of WWE now. He's an announcer, and he's there every week. So I'm not trying to say that McAfee's only a celebrity coming in, but it just seems odd, like how many celebrity matches they do in one night now. You know, like we could spread them out a little bit. You know, remember when Hugh Jackman showed up in WWE? Yeah, yeah. Now that was pretty cool, because obviously it's Wolverine, right? Hugh Jackman. I couldn't believe he showed up on Raw, and he came out there and he helped Zack Ryder beat Dolph Ziggler. So that was very cool. How much are you talking about the world heavyweight title that I have? It was like, I don't know, 250, 300, somewhere around there. This particular world heavyweight title I bought back in 2005. So it might have even been more expensive than what it is now on the current website. But yeah, this was the first belt that I ever bought. And I now own 4 belts. I don't see myself buying another one. Also because of the price of it, how much it costs. The Smoking Skull Austin belt that I bought a couple months ago, I bought that on such a random whim. I was watching WrestleMania Night 2 with some buddies of mine, and I think they showed a commercial saying that, like, hey, the belts are on sale. I forget how much the sale was. Maybe it was half off. I think it was half off. And so, and they were like, you should totally, because I mentioned how much I wanted the Smoking Skull belt. And my buddy was like, yeah, just go fucking buy it. Just do it, man. You only live once. Um, I own I own the white strap Intercontinental title. I own the World Heavyweight title. I own the Smoking Skull title, and I own the Winged Eagle WWF title from the Attitude Era. The one that was the belt from 98, 99, 2000. Um, I love the Winged Eagle belt. The Winged Eagle belt is my favorite belt. Favorite design. It represents the Attitude Era, so it's my belt. Absolutely. Ugh. Is Corbin wearing sneakers? Huh. Interesting. I don't think this match needs to go that long, if I'm being honest. We still need a Funko Pop. Yes. Yes, Funko Pop review tour. That is coming. That is coming. I. The problem is that I keep buying new ones, and so I don't want to. I don't want to do a full review of my Funko Pops until I get the ones that are coming. Like I have two that I pre-ordered that are coming in August. Um, the Mighty Thor, which is Jane Foster's Thor, and I have regular Thor, obviously. So they're both from Love and Thunder. So that those don't come out till August. I already bought them. They're pre-ordered. They're gonna come in the mail when they get available. And then I have a Doctor Doom pop figure that's coming in the mail. Um, they have a Zombie Strange out there. Yeah, I saw that. I was alright with that one. So after I get the two Thors and Doctor Strange, or not Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom, I have one more space for a Marvel pop figure. So I'm trying to figure out what should be my last Marvel pop figure. After that, after the two Thors, after Doctor Doom, I have a spot for only one more Marvel pop figure. At least for now, until eventually I change my setup and maybe I'll get more after that, right? But for the immediate time, there's a Miss Marvel pop figure that is available for pre-order, but that doesn't come out till October. And I don't know if I can wait that long. But I did like the way the Miss Marvel one looked. Tony or Toby Spider-Man. Well, I couldn't find a Toby Spider-Man, but I already have a Tom Holland Spider-Man, and I already have Iron Man. Huh. Corbin just shoved Michael Cole. What am I missing? Um, that's the thing. I don't. I mean, Miss Marvel, I guess. Even though Miss Marvel's not available yet. Maybe that's still because I have Loki. I have a lot. I have a lot of characters. I have the Winter Soldier. I have Sam as Captain America. So not as the Falcon, but I have him as Captain America, which I think is cooler. Um, I have Captain Carter from the What If show. I have Steve Rogers Captain America. Do I have Moon Knight? No, I do not. No, I do not. I would like Moon Knight. Moon Knight would be cool. Moon Knight would be cool, but I only have room for one more character. So, but I would not mind adding Moon Knight to my collection though. I was looking at Jessica Jones, but for some reason Jessica Jones is her pot figure is very expensive on Amazon. Very expensive. Maybe because it's limited. I don't know, but it's more expensive than it should be. Shockingly, Logan Paul's match was better than McAfee's match. I think it's just because Baron Corbin just has the same type of slow, boring WWE match. Like that's the pace that Baron Corbin wrestles. And shot, but also the Miz. I thought the Miz wrestled like that too, but the Miz was able to have a fast-paced match with Logan Paul, and that match was exciting. This match, not as much. I don't know what McAfee's. Too many top rope moves. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought McAfee was gonna fucking kill himself. Slipping all over the place. He he did do a swan time bomb. It's a big fuck you to Jeff Hardy, I guess. What's he doing? Oh. Oh. Oh, and there goes the referee. Great. Oh, wow. He low blowed him. Is he going to do a Canadian destroyer? There it is. All right. McAfee won. That match was a little sloppy, I'm not going to lie. McAfee didn't look as good in this match as he did at WrestleMania. But you also got to figure, you got to compare opponents. I don't think Corbin was the best opponent for him. But and he low blowed. So he didn't do a destroyer. He just did a flip sunset bomb, I guess, whatever that's called. All right, how many more matches do we have? We have Liv Morgan versus Ronda, Brock versus Roman. Um, is that it? Just those two matches? Am I forgetting anything? Uh, Gamerman, yo! Gamerman has joined the building, or has entered the building. Yeah, there you go. I don't mind the way the what was it, the undisputed title, the belt from 2002 2003 period. I don't mind the way that belt looks. You was rewatching Daredevil season 3. Okay. Um, I think Daredevil any season was a good season. So not a bad way to spend your Saturday night. I'm probably going to rewatch the first 3 seasons of Daredevil before Daredevil Born Again comes out. And Daredevil will appear in She-Hulk. You goddamn right he will. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait. I am so happy for Charlie Cox because he was too good to not get to play more of Daredevil. But I'm also happy for us, for the fans, to be able to get to see more of him. Thank God Kevin Feige knew enough that that's who we wanted, that we didn't want anybody else to play Daredevil. It didn't make any sense to bring Daredevil into the MCU and have it not be Charlie Cox. Even if it's not connected to the Netflix shows, that actor is still great. Can't wait to see him. Oh, wait. Drew McIntyre. So he's not wrestling. Okay, yeah, he's just coming out. All right. Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. We're going to get Drew McIntyre next month. Or, no, not next month. It's going to be September, right? He's getting a title shot. Imagine it's Ben Affleck back as Daredevil. Nah, fuck that shit. No, Ben Affleck's too busy coming back as Batman, I guess. He's gonna be in Aquaman 2. Who fucking knew? We thought he was done. I mean, I know he's gonna be in the Flash movie, but it's so weird. Is the Finley match tonight? Finley? I don't think Finley wrestles anymore. What? Drew has his sword, of course. Think he's gonna cut somebody's head off, you think? The Shillelagh match? No, the Shillelagh match was last night on SmackDown. The Shillelagh match already happened. I like that Drew is doing a promo in the middle of the aisle, though. He's not in the ring. This is different. This is different. The way how they're even shooting it, too. It looks like he's just amongst the fans. I like it. Wow. Today is Lawrence Fishburne's 61st. Wow. Lawrence Fishburne. Happy birthday, Morbius. Or Morbius or Morpheus? Morpheus. Morbius is the vampire, right? Yeah. Morpheus. Happy birthday, Morpheus. He's gonna be back for John Wick 4. I saw that teaser. John Wick 4 looks crazy as fuck, huh? Okay. So they gave Drew McIntyre a little spot at SummerSlam here. That's cool. Today is also Arnold Schwarzenegger's 75th birthday. Wow. Arnold Schwarzenegger, 75 years old. God damn. God damn. That's crazy. Crazy that Arnold is that old. Oh shit, the tag team titles. Fuck, I'm forgetting all about this. He's one buff 75-year-old. He is. He is. He's still in good shape for his age. Hey, Jeff Jarrett's coming out to the old school Jeff Jarrett song. I always like the Ain't I Great song. This was always my favorite Jeff Jarrett song. Oh, they're showing a highlight over the Jarrett song? Oh, come on, guys. Alright, well, whatever. I know some people might prefer the Alone with My Baby Tonight. Have I watched Prey? No, I have not watched Prey. I am interested. I will watch Prey. I want to watch Prey. I think I just forgot it was out. So I need to check that out, I guess. I don't love that it's called Prey. Like, I get it. But I do wish that Predator was in the title somehow. Even if it was like, I don't know, try to figure out a way to work Predator into the title. Because I do like Prey as the juxtaposition where it's more about the prey, the victim, the human. But I want people to know that it's a Predator movie. I want people to know that, oh, there's a new Predator movie out? It's like you have to explain it when you say Prey. People don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Who the fuck? We got cheerleaders. Psycho Sid's music and entrance video used to scare me as a... Psycho Sid's music... Yeah, that used to be a creepy song when I was a kid too. Very cool song though. Very probably underappreciated theme song with Psycho Sid. Um, okay, so for whatever reason we have cheerleaders out here. All right. How cool would it be if we've gotten a Predator movie that takes place on the Predator's home world? Yeah, that would be cool, I guess. Because Predators, that wasn't the Predator's home planet, right? That was a different planet where they hunt. That's probably the closest we'll get to that. But even if it's a movie that starts on Earth and somehow we end up on the Predator's planet, right? Like, what if whoever the main character is, they sneak onto the Predator ship and go back to their planet with them so that we can see it, and the third act takes place on the Predator's planet. There's got to be a way to do it. Um, you think it's crazy that we've only gotten 2 Superman movies in the yeah, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I was very much hoping that Comic Con, that DC would come through at Comic Con, bring out Henry Cavill, and say, "Man of Tomorrow, we're making it. Whatever you want to do." Man, they're promoting the fuck out of this Samaritan movie, huh? When does that come out? Samaritan. I gotta get ready for. I still wanted to watch The Gray Man. I never watched that. I wanted to watch and review that. You're still waiting for the sequel for Snyder's Justice League? Well, I have a feeling you're gonna be waiting a good while on that one. Um, which sucks. But I don't know, and like I'm conflicted on that because as much as I enjoyed the Snyder cut of Justice League, when I hear what Snyder had planned for a possible Justice League 2, it didn't sound all that appealing to me, if I'm being honest. Um, like he was going to have Ben Affleck's Batman die. He was going to have like Lois got pregnant, but it was Batman's baby or some shit. And then that son would go on to be the new Batman. Like there was some weird ideas and weird shit that Snyder was gonna do, and so some of that I was kind of like, I don't know. You don't care for this tag team match? I mean, I like the Usos. I like the Street Profits. The problem is that we just saw this last month, and the match last month was so good that I think we should have just moved on. I don't think we should have continued with this match again. Um, I know they tried to switch it up by adding Jeff Jarrett as the referee, but I think there was. They probably should have added, like, maybe they should have made this a 3-way tag or a 4-way tag, or they should have done something else to make this different. Um, so I kind of agree. I'm not. The match is gonna have to get me into it. I have no doubt the match will be good though. But I would like to see a Justice League 2 though, with Henry Cavill, with Ben Affleck, with Gal Gadot, with Jason Momoa. Fuck Ezra Miller. I don't want Ezra Miller back at all. Recast the Flash, please. I almost don't want to see. I almost don't want to see the Flash movie because he's gonna be in it so much. I just. You want to see Darkseid kicking ass? I would like to see Darkseid too. That's why I would like to see a Justice League 2. I just don't know if I want Zack Snyder to make it. Right? Because, like, I don't know if I need another 4-hour movie. That's one. And two, I don't want to see Superman go evil. It seemed like they wanted Superman to turn evil. They were going to have, you know, like Lois was going to die, and Superman was going to join Darkseid, and Batman was going to die at the end of all of it. And I just, no thanks, right? No thanks. Um, What sucks though is that you could have had two more Justice League movies. You could have had one where it was Lex Luthor building up a Legion of Doom, which is what was kind of teased when Lex met with Deathstroke. Right? He sounded like he was wanting to create his own team to fight the Justice League, and that would have been great, wouldn't it? Lex Luthor's Legion of Doom versus the Justice League, like that would have been cool. Um, maybe that could have been Justice League 2, and then Justice League 3 could have been them versus Darkseid. And the whole Parademons Apocalypse army coming in. I don't know. Here's an idea, Warner Brothers. Map this shit out. Plan this shit out, B. Shouldn't be that hard. I'm still upset that we never got that Ben Affleck movie. Even if it was just the one. If it was the one Ben Affleck movie. And I thought I heard, I could be wrong, because I heard that Ben Affleck was going to fight Deathstroke in his film, and that seemed like very much the case. That was definitely, but I also thought I heard a rumor that he wanted to do an Arkham Asylum type movie, and that would have been great too. Do you think Lesnar will blade during his match? I think he'll bleed. I don't know if he'll blade though. I don't know. Does Brock blade? I thought he makes himself bleed like hard way. Like he knows how to bust himself open without cutting himself. That's the impression I got. Whenever Brock bled, it wasn't from blading. Maybe I'm wrong though. Would you want Letty Young to return as Elektra? Yes. Yes. I would like that actress to come back as Elektra. Yes. Even though maybe I'm the only person that liked her as Elektra. I don't know. But I think there's plenty more Elektra stories to tell. And hey, if Daredevil's going to be 18 episodes, plenty of room to do a bunch of shit. You could tell that Marvel was like, wow, we could do so much with Daredevil and his stories. And they clearly didn't want to wait to do like 2 separate seasons 2 years apart. Like they want to do it all now. You know what I mean? They want to like fully take advantage of having Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, telling the Daredevil story. I feel like it's going to be an epic story. We might get Elektra. We might get Bullseye back. I heard a rumor that John Bernthal's Punisher is going to show up in it. I feel like Daredevil Born Again is going to be big. There's a reason why it's 18 episodes. There's a reason why they're calling it Born Again. They're going to go all out. And it might end up being my favorite Marvel Disney Plus show. Right now, Loki's my favorite Marvel Disney Plus show. However, Daredevil on Netflix is my favorite superhero show. Although The Boys is getting up there. The Boys is pretty fucking great too. Elektra death possibly? Well, we've already seen Elektra die, right? Elektra died in season 2 and then came back to life by the Hand for the Defenders. So, I mean, I guess Bullseye could kill her. We could just retell that story. But if they kill her again, then you might as well keep her dead, right? Like, I don't want her to stay dead, but if they kill her again, I don't want her to get resurrected again, because that's just kind of, I don't know. You know, I was hoping that they bring that actress back, reintroduce her, reestablish her in the Daredevil Born Again, and then spin her off to get her own show. And her show doesn't have to be as long. You could do six to eight episodes with Elektra. I'd be cool with that. Would you want Turk to return? I mean, sure, but I don't need it. He doesn't have to return, but I wouldn't be against it. I don't know if I like. I'm not sitting here saying every character from the Daredevil show has to come back. Although I do want Foggy to come back, and I do want Karen Page to come back. I don't even love the actor that plays Foggy, but when I think of Charlie Cox, that actor is Foggy, right? Like, they do go together, so you kind of have to bring that guy back. And they very well better bring Karen Page back. I would like Karen Page to come back. Especially that actress that played Karen Page on the Netflix show. I liked her. But yeah, it's very exciting. It's very exciting to think about the future of the MCU. I think some people were worried about. They felt like Phase 4 was all over the place, and people didn't know the direction, and people were complaining about Marvel's direction. Ooh. But now that we know that Secret Wars is the destination, I think people are a lot more back on the optimistic side. Possibly Doctor Doom coming in. But it's weird. As much as I am looking forward to those Avengers movies, maybe it's because they're so far away, but I'm very much excited for Daredevil. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because they're bringing in my favorite Daredevil, my favorite show. Like, they're mixing that into the MCU, and like, it's something I've wanted for so long, but I kind of started to give up hope that they would do it. Even when Charlie Cox showed up in Spider-Man: No Way Home, I thought, this is great, but maybe it's a fan servicey thing, and maybe they don't really have plans to do anything with the character, especially because it was so short. So it was just kind of like a throwaway scene. But now that we know it was their way of telling us, no, don't worry, this guy is our Matt Murdock. This guy is our Daredevil. Like, and the fact that he's in She-Hulk, I think, will firmly establish that. I wonder how much he'll be in She-Hulk though, because I had a feeling that he might show up in She-Hulk, but I always thought it would just be him as Matt Murdock. It would just be him as a lawyer, and he would meet Jennifer, and it would just be another one-off scene. But the fact that the trailer showed him as Daredevil, probably one episode, probably, yeah, like maybe it is one episode. But the fact that we will probably get him as Matt Murdock and as Daredevil, we know that he's going to interact with her as Daredevil. Like, not like they confirmed that. But I also feel like we're going to see him as a lawyer interacting with her. That's great. That's great. And who knows? With the Hulk, like, we're seeing so much of Bruce Banner in the trailers. Maybe all of those scenes with Hulk training her, maybe that's all one episode. Right? Like, maybe Bruce Banner, Mark Ruffalo, maybe he's only in the one episode, or maybe two. I guess depending on when her accident happens. But, like, I don't expect Mark Ruffalo, Bruce Banner, Hulk to be in this a lot. But maybe he's not going to be, like, in it throughout the entire thing. Like, he even says to her, hey, if you want to be a lawyer, I don't blame you, go ahead. So then that's probably the end of the training stuff, right? And then she goes off to be a lawyer, and then from that point on, I mean, maybe there's a phone call here and there, but I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of Mark Ruffalo, which is fine. I'm glad we're getting him at all. You know, they could have done some bullshit where, like, remember, or if you guys have ever seen Supergirl season 1, where they did that horrible game of telephone with her and Clark Superman, the way how they had her interact with Superman just through, like, IMs and text messages, it was just like, what the fuck? Cast a fucking actor, please. It was annoying. Is that Sky High? Uh-oh. Montez Ford. Frog Splash. Are they going to win the belts? One, two. Wow. Wow. Well, at least they protected Montez's Frog Splash by giving those couple seconds. Because otherwise, damn. Who knows? Maybe they do break up the Street Profits. I don't really want them to because I still think they have a couple more good years left, but maybe the Street Profits turn heel. I'm seeing Montez get into Jeff Jarrett's face right now. Maybe they turn heel. I wouldn't be against that. Seeing them act a little different. Ooh. It's a double super kick and Montez thrown out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Double super kick on Dawkins. It looks like the Usos are... LOL. Usos win again. Double super kick. It's a super kick party. The 1D. Right. 1, 2, 3. The Usos win. Well, there you go. It was a good match. It's just I've seen them fight each other so many times, but hopefully they're done. No more Usos and Street Profits, please. Problem is that we don't have any other tag teams. Who's gonna fight the Usos? Right? Who else can they fight? Who else is around? Do we have any more tag teams? I know the New Day's around, but I've seen New Day and Usos 1,000 times. No, thank you. The Viking Raiders, but the Viking Raiders are bad guys now, right? So that wouldn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell if the Street Profits are going to break up or what, because they didn't get screwed. They didn't cheat. Right? The Usos just won straight up. So where do the Street Profits go from here? Do they break up? Do they have a feud with somebody else? Who else do they feud with? Who else is left? I wonder. I would just turn them heel. I think they have at least another year left before you break them up. Alright, we have a commercial. Yay. Don't you love commercials? This is chocolate almonds. I don't like almonds. I'm not an almonds person at all. No, thank you. No. Let's get the. Let's bring back the bring gold belt. Big gold. Oh, oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought my thing froze. Alright, they're promoting the fuck out of this Stallone movie, huh? This Stallone superhero movie. Maybe I should see the date when this comes out. Is this soon? Wasn't that guy on Game of Thrones? Would you want Cloak and Dagger to return to the MCU? Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably one of the few people who continue to watch that show. Oh, coming soon. It doesn't have a date. Damn. They're promoting it this hard, but there's no date. There has to be a date on this. Oh, Blumhouse. Is this the Kevin Bacon movie that somebody mentioned earlier? They, them? What is this? They slash them. Oh, I get it. They slash them. Okay. Um, I mean, it's Blumhouse. It's Kevin Bacon. I might check it out. Cloak and Dagger reference Luke Cage. Yeah, yeah. You know what's funny? I watched Cloak and Dagger, and I remember. I forget the character's name, but she plays the cop on Cloak and Dagger. The woman. I remember her mentioning her friend Misty. So I knew that that was referencing Misty. But I recently watched a video on YouTube where there was so many references to Luke Cage on Cloak and Dagger. Like, it wasn't just them mentioning. Oh, oh. Yeah. Whoa, Riddle. What? Uh-oh. There's also a photo of Luke Cage. Yeah, no, there was a bunch of Luke Cage references on Cloak and Dagger. It's interesting why Luke Cage was the one, like, why they didn't reference Daredevil or Jessica Jones. Like, it seemed like they focused on Luke Cage more to reference. And, interesting. Like, I don't know why. I'm not complaining. Very cool that they did that, but see, everybody was assuming that Seth Rollins was going to have a match with a mystery opponent. And I had a feeling that wasn't going, because they didn't announce that. They did not announce Seth Rollins wrestling somebody else. So they're just doing an angle instead. And you know what? I'm not mad. I'm okay with this. I'm glad that Riddle is not being forgotten. I like an angry, pissed off Riddle. Oh, I got curb stomp again. Oh no. Oh no. The actor who played. Okay, maybe that is why. Kid Rock flipped off the camera yet again. Yeah, yeah, I noticed that. Who was that fat lady that Kid Rock was making out with? That was weird. Did Kid Rock really go from Pam Anderson to that lady? I mean, hey, we like who we like, I guess, right? But you can't help who you fall in love with, right? But yeah, well, I remember Fred Durst flipped off the camera years ago, and I heard he got like asked to leave the building. Like they were pissed that he did that. So Kid Rock, I don't know if they're gonna ask him to leave, but they clearly cut the camera off of him flipping them off. Okay, I am I'm okay with this angle instead of the match. They'll probably do the match at the next pay per view. That was cool. That was cool. People are gonna be disappointed. Everybody expected Johnny Gargano to show up and fight Rollins in a match. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I had a feeling. I was like, people are gassing this up. People are overhyping Johnny Gargano fighting Rollins, and I'm like, it's not happening. They never announced Rollins having a mystery opponent. WrestleMania, they announced, they promoted he was going to have a mystery opponent, and everybody knew it was Cody. Nobody announced a Rollins mystery opponent. All right, Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey is next. So, oh, I'm debating on if I should get a drink right now or what. I mean, they're currently showing a video, so maybe I should get a drink, huh? Liv Morgan is cashing in her money in the bank. Woo! I wonder. Um, a blue drink. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. A blue drink. Should I? Should I get a blue drink? Hmm. Hmm. That was Rock's sister? No. Are you serious? No. Sweet Home Alabama? That no, you're fucking with me. That wasn't Kid Rock's sister. Oh, but if it was, oh man. Hey, maybe it was. Fuck it. I would not be shocked if Kid Rock really was bum fuck, country fuck. That would not shock me. Is it me or Did you ever used to drink Sobe energy? I don't even know what that is. Sobe? I don't know what Sobe is. What is that? Um, as far as energy drinks go, I currently drink Red Bull, but the only other energy drinks I used to ever drink, um, when I was in high school, I used to drink Monsters. Um, but the last time I had a Monster, I didn't care for it anymore. I don't know. It was like too sugary, or it was too. I don't know. It tasted weird the last time I had a Monster. Um, big out there in California. Oh yeah, I am not from California, so I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, they're playing Bad Reputation. Here she comes, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. I'm very curious about this match. I'm very curious how this match gets booked. I wish Lillian Garcia was still ring announcing. Okay. Is it crazy that Spider-Man has had an entire trilogy between Guardians 2 and 3? Spider-Man has had an entire trilogy between Guardians 2 and 3. Did Homecoming come out the same year as Guardians 2? Yeah, I guess so. I guess that is crazy. I didn't realize that it's been that long since Guardians has had a movie. It doesn't feel like that long because the Guardians were in Infinity War and Endgame and Thor, even though briefly in Thor, but still, we've seen them so much that I guess I didn't realize how long it's been. So Gamora's been dead for that long, huh? Liv Morgan, will you do any more full movie live stream watch alongs? You know what? Uh, yeah, yeah. I took a little break. But doing these wrestling live streams, it's making me want to maybe do some movies again. Yeah, I don't know exactly when, but you missed the okay. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Um, although if I do another movie live stream, uh, Ty and Bree, I remember donated the most money in one of my previous movie streams, and so because like they donated a lot of money, and so I let them pick the next movie that I would do, and so I still owe them Final Destination, technically. So if I do another movie live stream, it very well might be Final Destination. Because I always thought, you know, uh, if people wanted to recommend movie live streams, watch alongs, like if they were willing to donate, then hey. Hey, what's up? Bronx, New York. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. I will take the love. Um, I've only been to Brooklyn. Uh, the Final Destination. Yeah, that movie did suck, didn't it? so disappointed in the Final Destination, even though it wasn't the final one. But yeah, I remember seeing that in theaters and being so let down, especially because I loved the first three movies. The first three Final Destination movies were so good that I was like, "Oh, hey, we're doing a fourth one. It's gotta be good." And it was so lame. It was so lackluster. It was so uninspired. It had such shitty acting. Very underwhelming. Would you say Agatha Coven of Chaos feels like a bad spin-off of WandaVision, like Joey? Well, for one, I never saw Joey, so I don't really get that reference. But you saw it back to back with H2. Well, you want to talk about another disappointment. Thanks for all the work you do. Hey, wow, Bronx, New York. Might have the nicest comment of the night. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it very much. But yeah, H2 was another. I was so because I was actually one of the few defenders of Rob Zombie's first Halloween movie. Like I would actually defend it to people. I was like, "Hey, he was trying something different. I know people don't love the explanation of why Michael does what he does, but I was like, hey, I think it's kind of cool." And then the second one sucked. The second Halloween sucked, and it actually makes me dislike now the first one. The uh, the best part of Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, H2, is the hospital scene. But it's a fucking dream. It's not even real. Not even real. Awful. Oh, Rhonda is definitely healing it up. Uh-oh. Liv might tap out. Rhonda's just been fucking killing, destroying her. Rope? Go to the ropes. Yeah. I like this more aggressive Rhonda, by the way. I am all for that. The new Munsters movie? I mean, the trailer looks like shit. Trailer looks awful. The trailer looks terrible. The trailer looks so bad that I almost can't wait to watch it because I just feel like it's going to be the biggest rant I've done in a long time. Hey, Bronx, New York with the 199. Appreciate it. Wow. Look at that. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's been a while since I got a super chat, so that is very much appreciated. Uh oh, I'm starting to get nervous for Liv. Like I wonder if they're telling the story to where she's being tough and she's hanging in there with Rhonda, but ultimately she's still gonna lose. That's what it seems like they're doing. It's not looking good for Liv. Uh oh. Holy shit! Holy shit! What? I am shocked. Wow. I'm speechless. So Ronda had the submission, and Liv pinned Ronda, but Liv tapped out. Liv tapped out. The modern version of Addams Family. Well, first of all, that Addams Family movie was great. Do not compare this cheap shit version of the Munsters. Don't compare that to. Ooh, Ronda's attacking the referee. Ronda Rousey. I think Ronda's turning heel. I think Ronda's officially a bad guy, and I am all for it. Angry Ronda is the best Ronda. And let's be real, the hottest Ronda. Am I lying? Wow. That's probably the best way that this match could have gone. Ronda dominated the match. Ronda made Liv tap out, but the referee didn't see it. That was probably the best way to pin Ronda too, without while still making her look strong. Wow. They actually did the best version of it because I expected Charlotte to come out for the DQ, right? I expected, and let's be real, if this was Vince McMahon, that's what would have happened. Charlotte would have come out and it would have been a DQ and people would have been pissed. This is the much more interesting version. Wow. Wow. That was I'm impressed with that. Liv got lucky, and yeah, Liv got lucky, and she kind of got her ass kicked, but she still kept the belt. Good, good. I don't know if it makes her look like the strongest, but it's Ronda Rousey. Nobody would have bought Liv beating Ronda Rousey straight up. I'm wondering now, though, what do we do next? Do we continue this feud? This feud must continue. Does Liv fight Ronda again? Or does Liv fight someone else? I wonder. I wonder. Who else would I like to see Liv Morgan fight? Because I was so expecting Charlotte to show up. And I don't want to see Charlotte beat Liv, but if they can convincingly have Liv beat Charlotte, I'd be down for that. But to be honest, I'm so much more excited for this Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Shirai group. I'm so more hyped about that than anything else. Clash at the Castle. Saturday, September 3rd. September 3rd is the next pay-per-view. Well, there we go. Who is this? The mayor? Kane? Kane? You think there will be a Thor 5? Yes, very much so. Thor versus Hercules. I don't know why my lights just went dim. That was weird. It must be Kane. Kane just dimmed my lights. The fuck? 48,000. I don't know if I buy that number, but whatever. I'm not gonna act like I know what the real number is. This is the first and only SummerSlam that's on a July date. Really? Yeah, It's weird to have SummerSlam. I know it's the end of July, but it's still weird, right? Like, why is it not in August? See, I wouldn't even want that WWE title. The current WWE title, like, there's not enough gold to it, right? There's more like in the middle where it's more black and like I like how, for example, this belt is more gold. I think just a big W. I know it's supposed to look like diamonds, but I don't get the appeal in that. Whatever. Maybe it's just me. Um, I would not care though to own the current WWE title. Papa John's. I've never had Papa John's, so I can't talk shit about it. I should probably try it and make a video first time eating Papa John's and see if I like it. I don't know if there's a Papa John's near me though. I don't even know where I could order a Papa John's. Is like I'll have to double check if there's one close to me. Oh. We're, we're looking at commercials here. I never saw The Northman. I wanted to check that movie out. Oh, there's just not enough hours in the day. Did you ever try the Batman Little Caesars pizza? No, because there's not a Little Caesars near me. I would have tried it. I would have tried it. Like, even if it was just to take a picture of the Batman pizza. And, but, do you think we'll see the White Vision again? Yes. Yes, I do. I don't know when or where. Maybe the Avengers movie. Um, I don't know. I don't know when, but I do think there's a reason why they kept him around and alive. He's just going to be a very different Vision from what we're used to. All right, it's the main event already. I say already. It's been long enough. I'm ready for the main event. Will you watch the new Smile horror movie? Yes. I saw the trailer for it. Um, I'm not saying it looks good, because it very well could suck, but I am at least intrigued. I am intrigued on Smile. So we will see how that is. Hopefully it's good. I did get major Truth or Dare vibes, and believe me, that's not a good thing. I fucking hated Truth or Dare. Hated it. Awful. Terrible. So hopefully it's better than that. You think Scott Lang's gang will be in Ant-Man 3? You're talking about Michael Pena, and I think they're only going to be in it at like the very beginning, because from what I hear, most of Ant-Man 3 is going to take place in the quantum realm. Like Scott, Janet, Hope, Hank Pym, Scott's daughter, Cassie. I believe most of the movie they're going to be in the quantum realm, so you can't have them there. So they'll probably just be at the beginning. We'll get a scene with them, maybe like Michael Pena being funny. I don't think Ti will be in the movie though. I already heard that they took Ti out, but definitely Michael Pena and David Dastmalchian. I don't even know how to say his name because after he played Polka Dot Man in the Suicide Squad. But yeah, we'll get them for one scene, and then the main group will be in the quantum realm for the majority of the movie after that. And that's where we get Kang, Kang the Conqueror, and my theory for Ant-Man 3 is that I think Kang will defeat them. It will be not the first movie. Obviously, Thanos wins in Avengers Infinity War. But this might be the first solo Marvel movie where the villain wins. Right? Like, Kang will defeat Ant-Man and the group. And Kang will then go on to be an even bigger and more powerful threat for Avengers the Kang Dynasty. So, like, I'm not saying Ant-Man dies or anything like that, but I do think maybe somebody in the group dies. Maybe Hope dies. Maybe Hank Pym dies. Um, like, it'll be a loss like that. It might be a fucking sad ending, right? If that's the case. And then maybe Scott has to go to the Avengers and be like, fuck, this Kang guy is no joke. That'd be cool. Hopefully Doctor Doom is introduced by then, though. Fingers crossed for Doctor Doom to be in Wakanda forever. That'd be great. Here he is. Roman Reigns, the head of the table. Wow. CGI Roman just fucking splooged all over us. Did you see that? That was fucking gross. Acknowledge the bloodline. Sure. Why not? I really couldn't give a fuck, though, about this Brock Lesnar match. It's not the people who's fighting. Roman Reigns is coming out to fight Brock Lesnar. Tell me if you've heard that before. I'm so sick of this match. I'm not sick of the people. I'm not sick of Brock individually. I'm not sick of Roman individually. I'm sick of them fighting each other. I think I would have preferred Roman to have fought a lot of other people. Hell, Roman versus Seth Rollins. I know we've seen that a lot, but it would have been a better match. I think the original plan, though, was for Roman to fight Randy Orton, and that didn't happen. Hoping for a 4-movie American Pie live stream. Hey, maybe one day somebody will donate and request it. Who knows? Who knows? I very much love the American Pie movies, so that would be a lot of fun. Maybe for those streams, I'd have to get some shots, just because it's so goofy, right? We heart Sasha. I see that sign. Wow. And they showed that on TV too. Interesting. Where is Sasha Banks now? I wonder. Where's Naomi now? Anybody give a shit about Naomi? Everyone's talking about Sasha. Where's Sasha? Where is Sasha gonna go? Is Sasha gonna leave? Is Sasha gonna come back? Is Sasha still a part of it? Nobody brings up Naomi. I get it. I get Sasha's a bigger star. I get it. But I like Naomi too. You almost forget though that Naomi's been there for a long ass time. Wong isn't everything. He is. He he was in Shang-Chi. He was in Spider-Man No Way Home. Obviously, he was in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and he's going to be in She-Hulk. And it makes sense though. If Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme, then he should be popping up in a bunch of stuff. It only makes sense. So, good for Benedict Wong too. Good for that actor. You know, I would love to be in that position. I know some actors get a little bored or get a little restless, or they get a little like, oh, I don't want to only keep doing these Marvel movies, right? Chris Evans sort of wanted to move on. Um, uh, Never could stand Nia Jax. Glad she's out of there. Yeah. I mean, I think there was a way that they could have used Nia Jax that like made sense. You know what I mean? She just wasn't used well. Because I do think that you need somebody who is unlikable, like as a character. Um, and it was good to have the women have a giant that they had to. I mean, think about it. Think about how many times the men had the Big Show to fight, or you know, it's cool to see somebody beat a giant, and Nia was that for the women. You know, I remember Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax had a pretty good match. Um, but Nia didn't really have too many good matches, though. I'll be honest. Interesting that Roman is coming out before Brock Lesnar. I don't like that they have the world champion coming out first. You know what I mean? They claim that this is the last time Roman and Brock are fighting each other. I hope that's the case. I don't believe them, of course. But I hope they're not bullshitting. Oh, are they gonna talk? How long are we going here? Come on. Let's get to the match, god damn it. Acknowledge me. Do I think the MCU wasted Lawrence Fishburne? No. No. I like the way he was used in Ant-Man 2. Um, I don't know what more they should have done with him, or could have done with him. Hey! It's it's crazy that Brock has had the same song for like 20 years. Hey, Brock's got that little man bun thing going on, huh? Okay, that's a choice. I'm not gonna tell him it looks stupid. I'm no kidding me. He would bite my leg off and eat it for a snack. Let's be real. Wow. They acknowledge that 20 years ago, Brock Lesnar beat The Rock, Roman Reigns' cousin, at SummerSlam. Very cool that they acknowledged that. Where's Brock going? Where's he going? What? What is this? He's going to drive a tractor truck? Why? What the fuck? Who is he, Stone Cold Steve Austin? Wow. Um, where do you think we'll see Valentina Allegra? Where do I think we'll see her? Um, I don't know. I mean, I guess it depends on who will be a part of the Thunderbolts. We'll have to see whoever she recruits next. Trying to be the new Austin with the yeah. It does feel like this is something Stone Cold would do, but okay. I mean, it's different. Sure, why not? I do like smiling. I'm here to have fun, Brock. He somehow still pulls off the I'm a badass, but I'm having fun type deal. Oh yeah, right. This is a last man standing match, so maybe the forklift will. What? Longest entrance? I don't think anybody can beat Undertaker for a longest entrance record. I don't know. Will Eternals get a sequel? Probably not. Probably not. We'll probably see them in the Avengers. Why do I feel like Brock weighs more than 285? Barack Lesnar. Okay. Brock is clearly also way more comfortable on the mic, too. Still wonder if Theory. Oh shit! Who do I think is going to win? Roman Reigns. I don't think they give the belts to Brock Lesnar. I'd be very surprised. But maybe that's why I'm not hugely excited about this match, because I do feel like it's obvious or predictable that Roman keeps the belt, so it's just a matter of how they beat Brock again. God knows that they've had Roman beat Brock so many times now that it's just like, well, doesn't feel special anymore. Um, Damn. He's giving these overhead suplexes to Roman. I didn't want Roman to land on his fucking head. Okay. Ooh. 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 Yeah, Brock is a beast, though. You gotta give him that. Brock's a beast. Brock's fucking. He's violent. His shit looks real. He's aggressive. He looks like he's really killing people out there. You gotta give him that. Ooh. Oh, we get an F5? No, no. Ugh. Ooh, that looks like it hurts. Hey, maybe this. Oh shit! The cameraman got hit. Am I a dickhead for finding that funny? Am I an asshole? It's amazing how many people in the crowd are all just like with their phone. Ooh. Uh-oh. Brock tried to jump over the barricade and slipped. At least he didn't fall though. Right, that would have been more embarrassing. We got a table. Do I think we'll see the original Baron Mordo again? I hope so. I hope Doctor Strange 3. I hope he's a part of it. Although it makes me a little nervous because apparently they were just gonna kill him off in Multiverse of Madness. Scarlet Witch was just gonna fucking cut his head off. I mean, that definitely would have been shocking and everything, but I just feel like Chiwetel Ejiofor deserves more than that, and I think the setup of his character in the first movie deserves more of a payoff than that. So I hope he's in the third movie. Um, whether he's helping Dormammu or what, I don't know. Or he could just be a side villain that Strange has to deal with, and Dormammu is still the big threat. I don't know. Seems like they don't know what to do with Mordo, and that's a little unfortunate because I thought his character was interesting in the first Doctor Strange movie, and I thought he was going to be the main villain in the second movie, and clearly was not. At least we got Earth 838 version of him, though. Like, at least he was there in some capacity. It wasn't like they forgot all about him, And them cutting his death scene shows that they could do something with him if they want. and they should. Lesnar has a nice tattoo of his mother on his back. Cena, I remember when Cena said that in '02. Yeah. Um, was that '02 or was it '03? Did he say that? Because I remember Cena fought Brock at Backlash in 2003. Maybe it was an '02, but I do remember when Cena, his freestyle rap character, I do remember him saying that. Nice reference. Superman punch. Yeah, we need some more weapons, I think. Let's get some more weapons. Spare. We need more weapons. We've only gotten one table. Like, we need some chairs. We need. You know what I mean? Like, I know Brock doesn't want to go crazy with weapons. John Moxley will tell you that Brock kind of sucks when it comes to wanting to do creative shit in matches, which probably explains why his matches with Roman have not been all that impressive. Another spear, nope. F5, nope. Another spear, nope. But we need Here Comes the Pain remastered. Fuck yes! Fuck yes! I desperately want Here Comes the Pain remastered. Do you know how many times when I want to play like a wrestling game and my mind goes to, I would love to play Here Comes the Pain right now. And technically, I could set up my PS2. It takes a few different wires and plugins to do it, but I could do it, and fuck it. I might actually just do it just because, right? But yes, I would love for it to be. I would love to be able to play it on the PS5, basically. Obviously, they'd have to take out Chris Benoit, or they probably would take out Chris Benoit. But that game's very fun to play. What was that comment there? Shit. Do you think Shang-Chi 2 will be Shang-Chi and the Wreckage of Time? I don't know. I don't know, but either way, I think we have to deal with his sister now. Is his sister going to be the villain with the 10 rings? At the end of the credits, it said the 10 rings will return. So, I think that's the way to go. I don't know what the Wreckage of Time is referring to be honest. Roman's up. He's up. That's the thing about last man standing matches is that if the match isn't that compelling, then you're kind of just bored sitting there watching them count to 10 or count to 9. What is he doing with Roman here? Brock has Roman in the forklift. And I don't know what. I mean, what's the big deal? He put him in the forklift, and then used the forklift to put him back in the ring. And Corey Graves was like, "Oh my God, have you ever seen that before, Michael Cole?" Like as if he did something shocking. All right, sure. Wow, the crowd is chanting, "This is awesome." Okay, are they easily entertained, or am I just being a curmudgeon? I'm not hating this match, but I'm also not like blown away by it. I wouldn't be chanting "This is awesome" if I was there. I was there at New Orleans for actually I was at both WrestleMania main events. WrestleMania 31 with Roman and Brock, and I was at the New Orleans. Was that 35 or 34? Well, whichever one New Orleans was, I was at that one with Roman and Brock. So trust me, I've been there. I've been in the buildings. I've seen it. I just it just and I've seen obviously on TV Roman and Brock. Been there, done that. I'm just sort of. I'll be looking forward to McIntyre versus Roman in September. Um, I don't know if McIntyre is going to be the one to beat Roman. As much as I want a non part timer to have the belt, I still think having Cody Rhodes be the one to beat Roman is the best story to tell. Do you know what I mean? That just. Hey, for all we know, though, they're going to do something crazy and have Theory cash in Money in the Bank. It's very possible. It could happen. I wouldn't want it, but it could happen. Oh, F5. Here comes the pain. Nope. The guillotine choke is actually a really cool submission move. Uh oh. Brock's face. Wasn't it? Wasn't it last year? Was it last year when Roman fought John Cena and then Brock Lesnar came out at the after the match was over? A year later, Roman and Brock still fighting. Interesting. Last year, Bianca and Becky. Last year, Roman and Brock. The more things change, huh? The more they stay the same. But at least the Bianca Becky match was good. Becky seemingly turned babyface. Not sure if this is canon, but would love to see Quake return. Um, yeah. Are you saying because you think Quake Daisy Johnson is hot? Chloe Bennett? Well, yeah, Chloe Bennett's definitely hot. Absolutely. The Rock will come out? Maybe. Maybe he will. What the fuck is Brock Lesnar doing? Brock is. Holy shit. Brock is lifting the ring with the forklift. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, that was definitely crazy. So the ring is uninhabitable. The ring, they can't be in the ring anymore. Brock just destroyed the ring. Wow. Ain't that about a bitch? Oh, the Usos are here. The bloodline in full effect. You knew that was going to happen. Uh-oh. 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 Ah. Ever since Big E got dropped on his head. Can somebody check on Jay, please? Fuck. Can somebody check on Jay Uso, please? He just fucking... He looked like how Big E got dropped on his head. God damn it. Can we stop with the belly suplexes? Brock Lesnar... Big E broke his neck off of that. Oh, Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman just got F5 through the table. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The ring being lifted up like that is fucking nuts. Oh, don't do a draw. Don't do a draw, please. They're both up. Yeah. There it is. Theory's coming out with the briefcase. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, how do you have a triple threat last man standing match? He's cashing in. Oh, no, no. 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 F5. Okay, Theory did not cash in. It did not happen. Oh! A double super kick. God damn it. Wow. That's it. No? He's up. Wow. Spear! That's like the 5th spear, I think. Is this it? Rocks. Wow. Wow. Ooh. Roman's losing his mind. Angry Roman is the best Roman. I am trying to think of how Roman beats Brock this time. I don't think that's going to be it. He's getting up. He's up. Michael Cole. For the love of God, count faster! Brock's getting up. He's getting up. He's getting up. He's up. He's up. Brock's a beast. He's a beast. Uh-oh. They're gonna bury him. They're gonna bury him. They're gonna bury him. Yeah, this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it, yeah. Where we at? Alright, Roman wins. They made Brock look strong, though. That might have been one of their better matches. They definitely did not make it look easy. They're like, you could not have protected Brock anymore to beat him. It really is crazy. I gotta give him credit. The ring. Austin Theory did not cash in, but they teased it. That makes sense. Wow, it's almost midnight. Fuck. Wow. What a show. What a show. I mean, that should be it. I'm waiting to see if somebody's going to come out to confront Roman. The whole, so that's what underneath the ring looks like. I always wondered what underneath the ring looked like. Is Hornswoggle under there? Paul Heyman's still alive. That's good. That's good. So this is it, right? We're done. We're done with Roman and Brock, right? Like, it's over. It's over. No mas. Yeah, maybe nobody comes out. Maybe they'll just end the show like this. That match was way better than I thought it would be. Still don't know if it was worth doing again, but so Roman's officially over 700 days, right? Isn't that the deal? He'll definitely keep the belt till September. There it is. Copyright. I guess that's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this live stream, live watch. All right.